Here we go, back again with another vlog at Sunderland versus Gillingham at the Stadium of Light, and we welcome Gillingham up to the Stadium of Light. We hope the fans come to the Sunderland, have a great stay, have a great day out, have a great weekend and go home safe and sound. And Gillingham are safest houses in League One. They've even got a small, slight, squidgy of a chance of getting in the playoffs. Yes, can Gillingham get in the playoffs? Hopefully not, because I want Sunderland to win today. I'm going for a 2-1 home victory. It won't be easy. Hopefully Phil Parkinson, will he change the side? Will he bring in some new faces? We don't know. I predict they'll be exactly the same side as we've been playing, but let's watch this space. It's the final countdown. There's only 10 matches to go in League One for Sunderland this season, and can Sunderland make it into the top two? It's very doubtful, but we should hopefully get in the playoffs. The sad state of affairs when you're saying hopefully we'll get in the playoffs. Sunderland, the club, the size, the stature, as fallen giants go, we are the fallenest of all giants. It's like David versus Goliath, and at this moment in time I think we David, because our form isn't that great, but Gillingham's form is shit hot. 8 wins, 8 draws, 2 losses, both by Wimbledon. They hadn't lost since the 23rd of November until last Saturday. So it will be a hard match, but I'm hoping Phil Parkinson will get us back onto winning ways. Actually I feel quite confident today. Heading to Sunderland, we're needing 3 points. We're playing the Gills, yeah. If we don't win, then what's the point? We need to be in the top 2. I didn't know any more words to that song. Hey! Later today in the lovely Hilton Hotel with Gilesy. He has his new YouTube channel called Gilesy, Sunderland, top Sunderland fan. He also has little Nana Iris, an absolutely fantastic lady. She's been poorly of late, but hopefully she's getting better. How's she doing, Gilesy?
Right, she's not as good as she has been previous. I didn't think she'll be like up to doing videos anytime soon.
Yeah. We do wish her all the best. She's an absolutely wonderful lady. Like I said, she's a wonderful lady. I wish her all the best. I hope she does well. But Gilesy, your new channel, what's that about?
It's taking match vlogs and that. It's 2 minutes, some more people.
Right. Match vlogs?
It's like match vlogs, I do match reviews. Match vlogs, match reviews.
What's your score prediction today?
2-1 to us.
2-1 to us? What's your name?
Jan.
Jan. Who's going to score?
Whoa.
Flanagan. Nice one. Enjoy the match.
Thank you.
Happy days, happy days. There we go, she said 2-1. I say 2-1. What's your score prediction?
Well, I said on my channel 3-1.
3-1, 3-1.
Depending on the lineup, because I haven't really seen it yet, but I went Lafferty and Maguire the other 2.
So what's the exact age of little Nana Iris?
92, 93 coming up.
93. Absolutely wonderful woman. Has she always lived in the same place?
East End, born and bred, Sunderland.
Born and bred, Sunderland through and through.
I've done a video on her channel at the stadium with her, talking about the Eldon team and the Eldon times next to the Stokely statue.
Right.
So she's Sunderland through and through.
This is Gilesy, his new channel, YouTube channel. Please subscribe to his channel. Got 400 odd subscribers. I'll get him over 500 subscribers. Sunderland through and through. And also a little Nana Iris channel. Subscribe, over 11,000 subscribers. Absolute legend and star. Come on the lads! Pave the way, and look at the security behind us. Sniffer dogs a lot. Gillingham fans are good fans. I can't imagine them being too, disrespectful. What do you think?
I can't understand why they've got sniffer dogs there, like.
You said 3-1, didn't you?
I said 3-1.
Who's going to score?
Well, I've just seen the lineup, Lafferty and Maguire.
Lafferty's starting today, no White. Is he injured on the bench?
I'm not sure, no, I don't think so. No, I just think he's been playing crap.
I hope Lafferty scores the hat-trick. Come on!
I definitely are the lad.
I'm here today with 2 top Gillingham fans, Matt and Tom, travelled all the way from Kent. How's the journey been?
Well, I come from Nottingham, he's come from Scotland actually.
Oh, Scotland, whereabouts?
Dundee.
Dundee, absolute legend. What's the score going to be today?
Well, I think we'll lose, so...
Really?
Probably, yeah, probably.
I love the confidence.
Yeah, 2-1 or maybe 3-1.
For Sunderland?
Yeah. We've been getting results, but we've not been playing that well.
Yeah,
so
lost to Wimbledon.
Who's your favourite player?
Tucker's the one to watch.
Yeah, Jack Tucker, young centre-back, is going to go for a lot of money.
Excellent. From Scotland, what made you support Gillingham?
Well, he made his fault.
Your fault?
My fault. I was brought up in Kent. I went to school in Kent. Moved away after university, but,
Nice one.
but started taking the lad to away games, and he's been hooked ever since.
Father and son combo?
Sorry?
Father and son?
Yeah, father and son, yeah.
You can tell the resemblance. Absolute legends. Have a nice, safe journey.
Cheers, mate.
Enjoy the match.
Thank you.
Thank you. Top Sunderland fan, Pixel Rich. Howard! What's the score going to be?
2-1 today. I can't say he's keeping a clean sheet.
No?
Performance has been a little bit poor last couple of games. But nice to see. Charlie's been rested. Getting Lafferty on.
Lafferty in.
Yep. Aye.
So, do you feel confident we can get promoted this season?
I do, but I don't think we're doing automatically.
Playoffs.
Playoffs.
Do you know what it is? I said for a while we're going to win at Wembley and break the hoodoo.
We've got to hoodoo out. We've got to break this hoodoo out at Wembley. And if that happens, I'm going. Because
you?
I missed out last year with my broken foot.
So, before you go, who's your favourite player this season?
Oh, this season, dear me, there's been a few of them, but my money's still on Gucci.
Gucci, baby.
I love Gucci, baby. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci.
Gooch. See you in a bit. Hey. There you go. It's about that How are you, man? Here we go, just getting in. It's finished. Sunderland 2, the draw specialists. Gillingham 2. 2 points out of 3 games. Sunderland were in the ascendancy. We were the better side. We were absolutely fantastic, taking this league by storm. Everybody fully behind Phil Parkinson and the team. There was a doubt, a little niggle at the back of everybody's minds. He's brought in the new players in the transfer window, but he refuses to start any of them. So with the players going to get tired in the long running, we draw against Fleetwood. We started off poorly. We finished the game strongly. We started off against Coventry, really poor, and we finished the game strongly, but we can't score. So today, we go into this game against Gillingham, who've played 18 games, won 8, drawn 8, lost 2, only lost against Wimbledon. So they are the draw specialists, the win specialists. They actually are the unsung heroes of League One, doing really well without taking any of the accolades. So the good side, a really good side, doing really well, only a few points away from the playoffs. So why should we think we're going to take this game by storm and win this match comfortably? So today, Charlie Wyke isn't in the side. I don't care why. The whatevers and the wherefores. But Lafferty started. And in the first half, it was absolutely, I'm going to say the word, dog shit. It was terrible. The first half was absolutely dire. What an awful, and I say this again, awful game of football. Gillingham kept us at bay. They were the better side. For me, it looked like they had more possession. We were lethargic, weren't bothered. We had no skill, no creation. We were poor. The first half was poor. It went to 0-0 and I was hoping the second half would come out with a bit more, I'd say the word banter. But in footballing terms, aggression, determination, the want, the drive, the will, the need, the ambition. Do you want to get promoted? Or are you happily content in League One? A lot of these players for me are happily content in League One because it was absolutely terrible for the first 60 minutes. I know Lafferty scored a good goal. He did. He scored a really good header and he did more in the second half than Charlie Wyke has done for a long time. He scored 2 goals. Well done, Lafferty, in scoring 2 goals. But it's absolutely abysmal that we can let in 2 goals when we lead in the game twice. I don't want to put the anger on the video the way I feel. I feel absolutely gutted. We played against Gillingham. We take the lead. We go into the last 5 minutes 2-1 up. We bring Semenyo on. We've got the likes of Will Grigg on the bench. Will Grigg must have been warming up for 30 minutes non-stop. When you're paying a player £20,000 a week and he's warming on the bench, he's running down touchline, he's ready to come on. Phil Parkinson's even said, I've backed Phil Parkinson to the hilt. I've backed Phil Parkinson from here to the end of the week. But he's starting to now, the doubts are starting to come into my mind. I hate managers that are that stubborn, that won't change what they're doing, even though it's wrong. They won't come out and admit they're wrong. I want to see somebody come out and say, I'm wrong, I've made a mistake, I'm going to change it, let's do this. But Phil Parkinson is not, it looks like he's going to be one of these managers. You know, Gus Poyet in the past was the same, and we've had plenty of managers in the past where they found a winning formula. The formula does well, and then other teams figure out a way to combat that, and they start to do better against us, and then we stick with the same formula. We don't change things. We don't spice things up and try to be proactive. We just stick with the same formula. And it's going to be the downfall of Phil Parkinson. It will be the downfall of Phil Parkinson. Because if we don't get promoted, he has to be sacked. Simple as. And Kevin Phillips has to come in. I want to see Phil Parkinson succeed. But today, with 10 minutes to go, you got Will Grigg on the touchline, £20,000 a week. And he said, Phil Parkinson, that the old formation of 4-3-2-1 doesn't suit Will Grigg, but the new formation of 3-4-3 is absolutely tailor-made for Will Grigg. He's scoring goals behind closed doors during the week. But Phil Parkinson won't do anything about it and bring on Will Grigg. Scowen of all players in the Championship scores against Leeds. Plays brilliantly, or did he score against Swansea and played a fantastic game against a top 2 side Leeds? Brilliant player from Scowen, and he won't start Scowen. This is borderline neglect. It's pathetic. 2 points in 3 games is absolutely dire. We're in dire straits now. I can't see us winning a game. We had 10 games to go. The final countdown, 10 games to go. We had to win 10 games. And already we've absolutely fluffed our lines. And we got 1 point against Gillingham. Rotherham lost the day. Fleetwood drew. Portsmouth got beat. With 1 second. Exaggeration. We're 10 seconds away from 3 points from being in 3rd place. 2 points behind Rotherham, or is it 1 point behind Rotherham? I don't know. Well done, Coventry beating Ipswich. Ipswich are even in worse states than Sunderland. And what do? We play a hoofed football, hoofed to the corner flags. We can't defend, and we let a goal in the last 10 seconds. It's absolute criminal. Criminal. It's awful. I am absolutely gutted. And Phil Parkinson, you have to take responsibility for this. You are the man who takes the credit when things are going well. Now you are the man who has to take the blame, the responsibility when things go badly. 2 points in 3 games. It's absolutely awful this time of the season to be doing this at this stage of the season. It's terrible. We're not going to go in the top 2. Sod it. We're not. We can't. We're not good enough. Unless he changes things around. We've got to start scouting. We've got to bring Stern John in. Stern John. Oh, I'll tell you what it is. I've had enough. We've got to bring Declan John in. If they're fit. Lafferty did well. Start Lafferty again against Bristol Rovers during the week. Don't start Wyke. If he's injured, he can't anyway. But we've got to find somewhere for Gooch to come on. Because Gooch, what happened to Gooch? Gooch is playing absolutely awful football at this moment in time. I may be grasping at straws. And I'm devastated. I am absolutely gutted. It's like a defeat today. I left that ground today with... it's my fault. I left with 2 minutes to go. 2-1 up. We're playing against 11 men. 11 men at Gillingham. We played all the subs. And one of their players couldn't even walk straight. Gillingham had 11 men on the pitch. They played the 3 subs and one of their players was a crook. He couldn't walk. He was limping around. He was absolutely shot. So we're playing against 10 men. And we can't defend against 10 men and see out a game of football to take 3 points. We do not deserve to get promoted this season. We are going to be in League One next season. And that's all I have to say. You know what it is, right? You're a Sunderland fan. You spent all your 49 years supporting Sunderland in the Premier League, in the Championship, in League One. And this is the worst situation I've ever seen Sunderland Association Football Club in. It's dire straits. It's down to Phil Pattinson to sort this out. You have to now. You're only 51-year-old, Phil Pattinson. 51-year-old? I'm 49. I can see what's going on. I would change things. I would do things differently. What are you afraid of, Phil? Phil, what are you afraid of? The way you're going now, you won't even make the playoffs. You need to change things, spice things up, do something differently. We should be beating these teams week in, week out, but we're not. It's embarrassing. It is absolutely embarrassing as a Sunderland fan to be in this situation. 30,000 fans, fantastic, loyal fans, going to the Stadium of Light to watch this shite week in, week out. Isn't life bad enough to begin with? Life is shit to begin with. You go to work, you work 6 days, 5 days a week. You got to pay for all your bills. You pay your mortgage or you pay your rent. You pay your council tax. You pay your water rates. You pay your gas, electric. Everybody takes money off your fucking TV licence. What an absolute embarrassment to pay £12 to the BBC for the shite they provide. Your life insurance, your car tax. It goes on and on and on. And the only joy we have is to go to the match to watch Sunderland play. And this is what you do, Phil. This is what you do. I've got to go now because thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel. I want to give somebody a shout out. I'm forgetting his name. His life was one big nightmare. Is it just one big nightmare? It really is. I want to give a shout out to Instagram, Charlie Careless on Instagram, watches the videos. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to Gilesy on YouTube. Trying to do a good job. It's difficult being a vlogger, especially being a Sunderland fan. It's a nightmare. It's an absolute disaster. I want to be positive. I want to be happy. I want to be joyful. But it's just so goddamn hard. Don't forget to watch the Sunday Bunch tomorrow. SFC Fan TV, and we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe. Yes, you subscribe to my channel. Watching my videos without subscribing. It's taking the piss. See you later. Super Kyle, Super Kyle, Super Kyle Lafferty. Come on! Who put the ball in Gillingham's net? Who put the ball in Gillingham's net? Super Kyle Lafferty. Get it!